What's going on, guys? Ace here, and today I wanted to bring you guys a video sort of talking about the next Call of Duty. So I know the game, like, Infinite Warfare is just like a week old. It's not, like, it's like a week and a day old, and I'm still going to be talking about a game that's going to be coming out next year, which we have zero information about. Nothing. Just nothing. And I kind of wanted to talk about something that, like, we all are kind of afraid of, and a lot of YouTubers kind of already made a video about this, like, a couple months ago or something, that, Call of Duty 2017, the next Call of Duty after Infinite Warfare, that's going to be released by Sledgehammer, is going to be probably, will, like, most likely be boots on the ground. And I kind of wanted to do the flip side of that because, you know, like, it makes sense that Call of Duty would be boots on the ground after they've seen so much hate for these games that are, like, with exos, and then they have futuristic weapons, guns, and just, like, grenades and stuff like that. But, yeah, so we don't really know anything about that yet, but I kind of wanted to discuss why it could be that it's still going to be futuristic. And there's really two main reasons that I kind of wanted to cover for this, because there's two reasons that kind of make sense that would lead it to be a futuristic sort of game, and not necessarily futuristic, but with, like, exos and stuff like that. But it makes sense to do that because it's going to be Sledgehammer. Now, my first reason is going to be that their development cycle. Now, we all know that there's 3 companies going behind Call of Duty, and they keep cycling each, like, year and stuff. So there's first, like, Treyarch. I'm not sure if it's first or not, but Treyarch, and then there's Infinity Ward, and then there's Sledgehammer. Now, Sledgehammer just came in with Advanced Warfare 2 years ago, I think, yeah, 2015, and they came in with Advanced Warfare. Now, they started off the game, and it was going really good for them. A lot of people liked the EXO part about it, and it was actually really, really fun for a lot of people, and I admit that I actually really had a lot of fun with it, and the campaign and stuff was awesome, and the multiplayer wasn't really attacked on by people until about 6 months into the game, kind of, like, June, like May, June time, because not people realize that this is getting way too repetitive. It's not really being fun, and it's just not really working out for the Call of Duty community. And so Black Ops 3, like Treyarch, they couldn't really do anything about that because they were really far ahead into their development cycle. They were 2.5 years already in when they realized, like, well, they were basically done with their Call of Duty when Advanced Warfare found out that, like, no, it's not working out, and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was 6 months away. They can't just completely scrap their game and then go ahead and make another one. So that was the thing, but Black Ops 3 really did refine it. They really did, I don't know, maybe they were going to have a really worse game than Advanced Warfare, just like the same thing, but they did really refine it. It worked out really well, and so Infinity Ward released Ghost before at Advanced Warfare, so they don't know anything, like, they haven't done any advanced movement games, and they saw that, it was really, really good, and it worked out really fine, and then they were about 1.5 years into their development cycle already when we found out that it's not really working out, and it's just not gonna work for, to make a good game with exos and advanced movement and stuff, but they were already, like, halfway through their cycle, and they can't really do anything. They can't just scrap it all again, and so they kind of had to go ahead and make out Infinite Warfare because they saw that there was a lot of good stuff going around with the advanced movement system, and also with Black Ops 3. It was doing pretty good, and then it also failed later on, but we know that Infinite Warfare just came out. But with Advanced Warfare, it was doing good, then it did bad. But then, with now, next year, it's going to be not Infinity Ward's turn, it's going to be Sledgehammer's turn again. It's kind of confusing to keep going through 3 people. But, with Advanced Warfare, or whatever, 2, or whatever they're going to call it next year, we don't really know yet, because they have 2 options that they can do. They can either do exos and stuff, because they knew that exos and everything was working out really well for their first 6 months of their cycle. So they probably planned out to make another futuristic game already, because 6 months is like, they're not gonna do a really good amount of work, but they're probably gonna plan out a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know what actually happens behind, like, the doors of whatever office they're in. I don't know, but, like, they're probably planning, and then they found out 6 months later that, yeah, it kind of failed. People don't really like that, and so they might even have backtracked a bit and, like, made it into a boots on the ground game. But then they saw how Black Ops 3 was doing. Black Ops 3 was actually doing really, really well. First of all, because it's a Treyarch game, and second of all, because the boost jumping and the futuristic stuff actually worked out pretty well with Black Ops 3. It kind of failed later on, but it did at the first start point of Black Ops 3. So I'm guessing they might have gone back on board with the idea that they want to do a futuristic game and they want to like make another game, which is good. And so that's basically my first reason, is that they are pretty much like they have a year invested into the fact that people like futuristic games, and we're probably not going to like normal modern games already because we just had futuristic games, but now we don't like it, and they would have to go back like a full year, and it would just not work now because like they basically planned this out for a while now. They could do it, but it would just be really strenuous, and that you can't like fix a game. Like it takes a really long time to make a game that's really good quality, and like every year they try to improve upon the last game. And we've had 3 games with futuristic stuff, so they're probably going to have to do something, if not, because like people just keep changing their opinions, and that kind of just sucks. But the second reason I have is probably not too big of a reason, but since I'm a zombies player, I kind of think that it's going to be a pretty decently big reason, and that is because of exo zombies. Now, it's called exo zombies, and that kind of pertains to like a futuristic game mode. And Exo Zombies, like, at the end, if you don't know, the cutscene for the last part of Exo Zombies, the last thing, Descent, and then, like, the cutscene for it, which was really cool. They had a lot of cutscenes. That was a really cool part about Exo Zombies. That's not my point here, but the fact that, like, they had a cutscene that kind of made it so that we're going to have another game and it's going to continue was because, like, we saw that person woke up, and then there's probably going to be a second part to Exo Zombies. And whether they would name it Exo Zombies or not, they're probably going to have to because it was Exo Zombies first. But Exo Zombies had exos in it, and they need to continue it somehow. And if they just completely scrap the idea, then it's just not going to make sense. Like they're not going to have any zombies that's going to continue from Exo Zombies, which would make no sense at all. Which they could do, and it would just screw up the entire storyline. But then they would have a good game that people would enjoy. But for zombies, it would just kind of not make sense. But really, it kind of doesn't matter at this point. But still, Exo Zombies was pretty cool. Like, not gonna lie, the storyline was actually really, really good, and I actually really like the storyline. So I hope that they can continue it in a good way. But they would have to do something weird. That like they would have to do something like time travel or something like that, which like Treyarch's been doing basically right now. And it's kind of hard for them to do because Treyarch, like, at this point has, like, 4 games, and they have 3 games behind Black Ops 3 to, like, change up their storyline and stuff to back it up. And this time, like, with Advanced Warfare, we don't have a lot of information about how every character, like, has their backstory and stuff, so we can't, like, time travel would just not really work out if we don't know their origins, and we just don't know a lot about them. And so they could do that and then have no exos and then just, like, a normal modern sort of thing. But it would just really, like, confuse the storyline so much because they don't have any games behind it to, like, support anything, which is just not make sense. So from a zombie standpoint, like, they could just completely do another series, which would probably make sense in terms of money and, like, what people would like. But in terms of zombies, because that is a 4th game mode that they added into Advanced Warfare, because people, like, everybody kind of likes doing zombies now, just because everybody, like, zombies is a really major selling point for all 3 companies, and so they have to make a good zombies mode, but it has to link with the last one, unless they start a completely different one, like Transit did, and with the Black Ops 1 characters, like the original crew and stuff. But yeah, it just wouldn't make sense. But for both reasons that I said, like, if they had exos and stuff, like, they had planned everything out for the futuristic stuff, and now that they have zombies that was added into Sledgehammer, it just kind of doesn't make sense if they were to backtrack, and then still have exos in their game, or their zombies game. It just wouldn't make sense, but hopefully Sledgehammer tries to, like, adds a way. I don't want to speculate, like, what zombies is going to be and what, like, the storyline and stuff is going to be. I just wanted to kind of go over what they are going to do, because we don't really exactly know if they're going to do exos or, like, stuff like that. But hopefully they make the best decision, and hopefully we have a good time with the next Call of Duty, because I'm making this video, like, right now I'm making this video, like, a week after Infinite Warfare dropped, and I'm already kind of talking about Call of Duty 2017, and it's just been a week, and I'm actually kind of really bored of Infinite Warfare already. Zombies is pretty cool, that's not my point here, but like multiplayer, I'm just kind of done with it, and I really want boots on the ground. Like Modern Warfare Remastered is awesome to play, and it's just really like it's not repetitive, it's just like replayable. That's what word I was looking for. But yeah, hopefully next year will be an amazing year for Call of Duty, because we really need something that will revive Call of Duty, because we don't really know if Call of Duty is gonna survive at this point. Because Infinite Warfare, like I know some people like the multiplayer, and I kind of liked it, kind of don't, and I'm just done with it. I don't really like it that much, but other than that, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Comment what you think that Sledgehammer could do. Yeah, I said the right thing. Good job, me. Sledgehammer could do for the next game that they're going to have, Advanced Warfare 2, or just a completely new series. They don't have any other series that they could continue, because that was the first time they put in a game into the series of Call of Duty. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments below of what Sledgehammer can do or cannot do, or just what you think that the next Call of Duty is going to be. And hopefully they don't just do it ace it, my amazing saying. But yeah, don't just do it ace it, and I'll see you guys in the next video with some more stuff. I just kind of wanted to throw this out there, so hopefully you guys did enjoy. And yeah, comment down below, like if you did like this video, or if you guys think that Sledgehammer could do a good job, or actually, no, I don't know if they can do a good job or not. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked the video or enjoyed the video, so leave a like. Dislike it if you did think that it was a bad video or something. Don't dislike it just because like you don't like Call of Duty anymore, because that's just kind of what everybody's doing. It's kind of stupid, honestly. Just don't do that. But yeah, that'll be it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't just do it, ace it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.